Good morning, guys. Laura here from Hedgehog's Homestead. Just thought I'd take you along for some of my morning chores and some excitement. I went to the farm store yesterday and I got myself some really good deals. If you followed, sorry, I've got two dogs learning how to be on, two puppies learning how to be on a leash because they keep on getting into our over there we have diesel fuel for my husband's business, and they lick up spots over there, and then we have diarrhea problems. So that's why they have to be, those little cuties have to be on a leash. And what I did is I bought a system where we can do like a run, a nice little dog run for them. So we'll be doing that. But first I have to water these zinnias, and I put on a timer. Sarah, give me 20 minutes on my timer and I'll get to that.
20 minutes, counting down.
If you've been following along on this flower bed, I had planted these hydrangeas. I have 3 of them here, and what I had to do is I had to cut them back because they got sun scorch, and then we had an iron tone problem, so we still have a little bit of iron tone in that one. But look at here, you can see right there we have some blooms coming in. And on this one, some beautiful blooms coming in. So I need to clean up this area and get it ready so I can put more plants down, because when I was at the garden store, I got myself some more of these grasses, which these grasses will plume way up, and then there'll be a nice little pink puff in the middle. Here. We're only a couple bucks each. And then I got this beautiful, what's it called? This is the famous knockout rose, which they all smell wonderful. We wanted good smelling roses on the homestead. So they have a beautiful smell here. And these literally bloom from spring to the first frost. And then so I got these grasses for like $1.50 each. I got this rose for like $5, and look, they're already attracting bees. I got this beautiful plant here. I got 2 of these. This is the Pogstar Blue dwarf butterfly bush, so a couple butterfly bushes. And then what is this here? Nice proven winners, double play doozy. So these have a beautiful that's how those will look, and just excited to have those. So I'm going to be looking carefully at those tags and seeing how big they get, so I plant them in appropriate areas. You know, if they say full sun, if something says full sun, we need to give it for a little while anyways some kind of shade, because it will burn the plants out here in Tennessee. Well, now let's get to work on the meat birds. We'll move those, get those all watered in, and I'll show you what's going on with one of our geese. We bought geese to protect our chickens, and they're doing their job. But I'll show you what's going on with that next, and then I'll get on these plantings. I don't know if it will fit in this video. I might just tell you where I'm going to put them, and we'll put them in that spot. And then I'll make another video of actually planting. It is a bear to plant in this soil here. I'm gonna have to do all kinds of amendments. We're gonna have to add some lime and some really good fertilizers to plant in my topsoil here. So I have a bunch of topsoil on the other side over by the garden area. We'll pick that up, put those amendments in it, and hopefully we have a good show with these flowers. Some of these roses get 4 feet tall, and I'm just excited to have that. But first, let's go take care of the Cornish Cross, and then we'll show you what's going on with the goose. Now I haven't hooked up this cable yet to this. This is the cable that I was going to put on there, and I will do it. I just got to get a couple carabiners. I just haven't found them yet, so we'll take care of that later. But it is a lot easier to move this way. Watch out, chickens. There's one chicken in there left. He knows the drill now. Nice bed of I keep water in here so that whenever I want to fill up their water, I just do that. And as you can see, they're all over the place. They're all over the place enjoying the grasses. Now you can see that some of these are roosters. Some of them are a lot bigger than the others. The roosters will be bigger than the others. Over here we have 2 of our turkeys over by this apple tree over here. And these turkeys will be staying in the coop after we pull the other ones out, the chickens out, for processing, and they absolutely love the grass. They fight over bugs. They act like regular chickens in that way, except for that they're always extremely hungry. You could keep on feeding them 24/7. If you want really huge birds, it's just not really good for them. I feed them once a day. Sometimes at the end I feed them a little bit more, and then right before we process, we take away their food for 24 hours so that we don't have a craw and other areas full of food, if you know what I mean. So you'll see as soon as I pick up their food, get that drawn up, they'll go right back in there, and it's not really a problem at all. I thought about putting a fence around here. We do have a lot of aerial predators. If I put a fence around here, I'd bring one of our geese over here because of the aerial predator problem. So let's get these guys back in their tractor. birds. Come on, birds. Come on, birds. Come on, birds. Come on, birds. Norman likes to try to help me herd. Come on, birds. Go. Come on, birds. No, Norm. That's a big Cornish Cross. Now, I gotta tell you guys kind of a little secret. When they're getting this big, you do not want to toss these birds onto the ground if you have to pick them up. They do have huge legs, but those legs do have problems. And if a bird goes down from a leg problem, it's not a good sign. They can't get to their food, they won't get up, they won't get to do things, so it's not good. Need to do some weed whacking. It's been very hot, humid, and we've had a lot of rain lately, which is amazing for the garden. But as you can see behind me, we need to weed whack and mow and all of that fun stuff. The garden is kind of overrun right now by weeds and grass, especially in areas where I haven't put cardboard down. Now, our 2 chickens that I thought were gone, we have 2 chickens that are running the outside of the perimeter of the fence. There's one right there, and that is a rooster, and then it's got a little hen with him. And I don't know where their food thing went. They had a little food thing out here, right there, with their water, and something ran off with it. Well, it's the problem with predators. That's why we have this fence, but they won't stay inside this fence. As soon as I turn it off to deal with the birds here, they well, let's just say they run right through it, so, because they're very small yet. So now the goose in the front, you can see she has a little sore on her eye. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's feathers around, and she's walking with a limp. So I'll keep the camera out here, I'll bring it in with me, but I'll show you. Maybe I can catch the limp. I've tried to pick her up, but the other goose is not allowing me to do it. And he has attacked me several times. So, yeah. He or she, you can't tell with goose, is doing great. So happy about that. know, I got my eye on you two. These guys are Goose, Huey and Louie. There's Polly. Ducks are up for debate if anybody wants to name our ducks. You're looking good. Look at that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. They're happy. They also have water in this container, and in that container there they have food. Really need to get this water catchment system up. Hey Polly. Hey Polly. How you doing, girl? Yeah, you're a pretty girl. You're a pretty girl, Polly. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully I can get out of here without getting Goose. Will you guys watch my back? See how they're watching me go out? Yeah, I see you seeing me. I see you seeing me. Look at these crazy cucumbers, guys. I don't even know what they are. I'll have to look on the package, but if you're a cucumber lover like I am, that's a cucumber. These are, you know, for pickling, but that's just for enjoyment. So we'll get back to business. I planted a bunch more cucumbers of the pickling variety. It's going to be a big pickling year. We do eat a lot of fresh cucumbers, cucumber salad, and a lot of that good stuff. My loofah. So I only have one loofah plant here. That's on this side and coming up and going over. And then this large variety cucumber plant is the one that's going up the other way. The other stuff just kind of went sideways and didn't go up and over. I guess I didn't train it properly, so. At the end of the season, we're really going to work on this garden space. I was going to do fall crops, but I decided not to. And it's just because I really want to get this space sorted. I really don't like the way it looks. So we're going to get going on it. I have all that soil behind the garden. That native soil back there, and that's why I bought some lime. I might have to buy quite a bit more, but we're going to buy some for the land as well before we put pasture grass down. So that's what we'll be doing to get this soil amended with some lime, and then I'll add some other things before I plant. There is, in the middle of that pile of topsoil, we went ahead and put all our compost that we had. It was still in the middle of composting, so we went ahead and put that in there and started a new compost pile. Just excited to see those chicks alive and well. Yesterday I came out and I couldn't find chicks anywhere, and it wasn't until late evening that I saw them. And that was the same time that that Goose was limping around for quite a while, but is doing better. When you don't want a lame goose. They can be attacked very easily. I wouldn't do anything with them, but I'm just happy he's doing well. And you know, you don't want any of your animals hurting. So we're gonna get this stuff inside, and then maybe we can figure out where to put some of those plants. Hey, get out of there. What are you doing with my garden? Huh? What are you doing with my garden? Anyways, guys, this is the way I plant my garden. I pile a bunch of rocks in good soil, but the temptation for a puppy, I guess, is too great, and hopefully we can save this grass. So, Bubba? Bubba? Why'd you do that? Because you're a puppy? Get out of there. Get out of there. Come on. Get out. Oh, did you have something to do with it too, Elroy? Huh? Puppy problems. Urgh. You two are why I'm in no lives, because you keep me awake all night. Yeah. All right, you guys, those guys are tied up. I just made a dog run for them. And I did that because they've been digging in plants and chewing on things. It is in the sun. I put that for a little bit of shade, but they're only going to be tied up here when I'm working outside and it's not so, oh, I know, it's not so hot. And they have that whole space to run back and forth. The reason why they're tied up there, and I'm making sure it works, and it works. And I actually got T-posts in the ground for a change, which is a miracle. Sorry about the barking. They dug up this grass, so I had to replant it. Hopefully it survives. And zinnias are looking beautiful. I'll show you what I got here. Well, I already showed you. But we will get planting those next time. I had spent too much time mowing. As you can see, I mowed here. I got a weed whack yet. And we will put those in the ground probably tomorrow or this weekend. Probably this weekend. Because tomorrow they're coming out to start on the shopperage. So I won't be able to be planting stuff tomorrow. We'll wait until the weekend, especially because I want to put some stuff up along that side there. I think it would be beautiful. So let's get these guys off. Today was Tuesday. They were supposed to start on it today, but they couldn't make it here for some reason. Maybe they didn't have a ride. I believe that most of the people that are working on this are Amish. So I probably will only be able to do before and afters of each day instead of filming the whole day. So maybe I will have time to plant. God bless you guys. We'll see you next time here on Hedgehog's Homestead. I'll get these guys in, get them some water, get me some water. And wow, what a day. Thank you for coming along. God bless. Bye.